2023 ni mwako wa kwati we ni wa gitidia thayo ni na nini ndaikorwo ngikarira giti giki ni getha gutware account ciothe handu cia ruma ngoro ngikumenyithia maria magitinda makihanika account-ini ici we itikira kugucia njungwa ni getha ngoro ngikumenyithia na ngoro ngikurehera maria andiki aitu magitinda magitumathira no mbere ndayari twambe twamukire mamwe wa maria tukuhaririirie. Mamwe wa maria tukuhaririirie ni ati
leo tofauti wamekuwa wanatoa ahadi tofauti, lakini tunaweza kusema kwa jumla ati yale ambayo wamejaribu kufanya haijafika kile kiwango ambayo wananchi walikuwa wanatarajia.
Mutongoria wa MOHORO wa Azimio Raila Odinga ni arutete mahitia utongoria wa William Ruto. President William Ruto gutungana na ahuri biashara mwena wa Amerika mbere ya kiungano gia kimabũrũri.
Jana wawili wamejaribiwa na wako hospitali hii ya level ya Maralal. Na sasa tena leo asubuhi wametufamia upande ya Pura.
Wagagu ni ogomere itura ria Pura uko ni kaunti-ini ya Samburu thutha wa tharikira ya mikora haritigire mundu umwe oritwo ni muoyo na angi kugurara. Nitukumenyithia uhoro wigie aikari a Garissa aria mekireire mitaratara ngurani ya kwirugamirira kimuturire. Etekera guikarania na nie ngoro ngigutamburukiria mutamburuko ucio mauno mamwe wa maria tukuhaririirie na waraniria na nie mwena wa Facebook ni Muthingi TV okoro kinjira urerorera mutamburuko uyu ukire mwena uriku na tukiambiriria twambie na ici ciegie uteti kuria ngwataniro ya Azimio ni igerekete gabiro gwa murutire wa wira wa thirikari ya Kenya Kwanza thutha wa kuoya utongoria wa bururi mwaka umwe muhituku kuringana na mutongoria wa ngwataniro ino Raila Odinga augite ati Kenya Kwanza makoretwo magethie mugana uria makorirwo makirira muingi wa Kenya. Mwandikito Mwangi wa Murugi no ratuhingurira mutamburiko muthenya wa umuthi.
Tumpongeze His Excellency the 5th President.
Thutha wa mwaka umwe wa thirikari ya Kenya Kwanza kuoya wathani wa bururi, ngwataniro Azimio la Umoja ni ikitie kabiru wathani na murutire wa wira wa thirikari ino.
Azimio tuliamua ya kwamba tutaangalia vile hao jamaa wanafanya kazi na baadaye sisi tutatoa maoni ambayo ni maoni ya kikweli kabisa.
Akiaria cikaro-ini ici cia gutemania riboti ya uthuthuria wao, mutongoria wa ngwataniro ino ni Raila Odinga akomithitie na njira nene thirikari akiuga ati ni nyitite migwate honge itiganite ta kiama gia kuhuranira ihoto cia aruti wira kotu ategutigana na thutha kuingirirwo kwa wiyathi wa ciama.
Tumeona kama ile shirika yani waajiri Federation of Kenya Employers ndio naongea wakilia kwa niaba ya wafanyikazi. Chama ambaye imewekwa pale nitakana ikuwa inatetea wafanyikazi. Yote ni kuhakikisha kwamba hakuna upinzani katika bunge, kumaliza vyama vya upinzani ili Kenya irudi katika utawala ya chama kimoja.
Raila ni augite ati mutongoria wa kiama giki ni Francis Atwoli akoretwo ekiritwo muhuko na kuriganirwo ni wira wake wa gutetera aruti wira na makiria hindi no ngarama ya miturire ethiete na mbere kurituhira a Kenya.
Jana tumeona kama ile shirika yani waajiri Federation of Kenya Employers ndio naongea wakilia kwa niaba ya wafanyikazi. Chama ambaye imewekwa pale nitakana ikuwa inatetea wafanyikazi ambaye ni kotu imenyamaza kimya. Hatujasikia kotu, sauti ya kotu hata kidogo. Bwana Atwoli hayuko mapale yote.
Raila ni onekete gukirira tafarira cia thirikari na makiria hari uheani wa fertilizer ya raithi akiuga ati eno ni tafarira ya kwiguna na andu amwe kiumbe akiuga nio maragura na kumienderia arimi.
Lakini kilimo ni moja ya ile sekta ambayo imegatuliwa. Wameingia kwa upande ya hiyo ya kununua mbolea na kuleta kwa sababu ya mambo ya ufisadi.
Na mĩario-inĩ ya Ruto na ĩrĩa akoretwo akĩrũma kĩniko mĩkinyanĩria ya maũndũ nĩ matatũ, Raila akiuga atĩ ĩno ti mĩario ya kũhũthĩrwo nĩ mũtongoria wa bũrũri, akiuga atĩ nĩ magũkorwo makĩanĩrĩra mũrũgamo wao kũrĩ mũingĩ ica ikuhĩ.
Mliona juzi mfanyabiashara mmoja anatishwa, anaambiwa ati mambo ni matatu: uhame utoke Kenya, pili ni kuweke jela, au tatu ni kupeleke mbinguni.
Handũ-inĩ ha Mũthingi TV rĩakwa nĩ Mwangi wa Mũrugi.
Na tukithie na mbere nake mutongoria wa bururi Ndagitari William Ruto ni atunganite na aigithia a kambuni tiganite bururi-ini wa United States of America itemine ria kwaraniria na kwiguithania uria mangeigithia bururi-ini wa Kenya. Akiaria na Ruto ni augite ati ne makoretwo makiaria oro wigie wa imwe cia ingi ihengesha iri ikoretwo ho ikihuthira ikirituhiria aigithia kuma mabururi mangi. Oho ni akoretwo akiuga ati gitaro kia Afrika ya ithũĩro kĩrĩ na ũhoti mũnene wa wonjoria.
How are you? The most consequential breakthrough in technological innovation will take place in the East African savannah when global tech leadership, together with foreign direct investment, converge upon Africa's youthful human capital, natural resources, and green energy potential. To actualize the intention of developing a business-friendly environment, the following commitments are now very high strategic priorities. First, for the sake of stability, we have a tax code that is simple to enforce, consistent, fair, and predictable, that lasts at least 3 years. I am very clear in my mind that this is the moment we are having a conversation about. I am not alone in this conviction. The first movers are already on site, and they pitched tent long time ago in Kenya. Kenya is the cradle of humankind, is the home of humankind. That is where we all came from. Those of you who are in America, those of you in Asia and the rest of the world, we all came from somewhere in Kenya. And therefore, don't be surprised when you feel at home in Kenya, because it truly is home. And therefore, I want to urge you, it is said, east and west, including north and south, home is best. Come invest at home.
Less than a year ago, Visa made a commitment to invest $1 billion in Africa over the next 5 years, and a large portion of that's going to be in Kenya.
We don't believe you. You have to show it.
Na tukithie na mbere turoge nginya kuria kaunti-ini ya Samburu kuria uagagu ni ugumire na njira nene matura ma Pura na Lomolonga. Samburu ya gatagati thutha wa tharikiro igiri kirumaniririo gutafanio Pura. Tharikiro iyo icungiriria gikuo kia muthuri umwe wa miaka 75 akirora mugunda wake na kuo Lomolonga. Arithia eri magitigwo na nguraro cia rithathi agithori hamwe na maguru. Eri acio maraikorwo makiamukira urigiti tari-ini wa rifaro wa Samburu. Riu aikari mwena uyu ni makomithitie uhaguku wa ugitiri mwena uyu na kuria thirikari ikemituke kugacirithia ugitiri mwena ucio.
Jameni, Bwana Waziri Kindiki, tumechoka sana. Jameni, tumechoka kupoteza watu na kuwa na walemavu kila mara.
We are tired. And I repeat again, we are tired. Nĩ kĩgirĩko kĩrĩrona rĩtana rĩa aikari a kaunti ya Samburu thutha wa kũgũmĩrwo nĩ thĩna wa ũhagũku wa ũgitĩri mwena ũyũ kumana na tharĩko ngũrani gũkorwo cigĩtabanio mahinda kwa mahinda na tharĩko cia ica ikuhĩ cigĩtabanio matũũra-inĩ ma Pura na Lolmolog na mũndũrũme ũmwe wa ũkũrũ wa mĩaka 75 kũragwo tharĩko-inĩ icio na angĩ erĩ magĩtigwo makĩhonia nguraro cia gĩthũri na magũrũ thibitarĩ-inĩ wa rifaro wa Samburu.
Tumekuwa na uvamizi jana Lolmolog ambaye vijana wawili wamejariwiwa na wako hospitali hii ya level ya Maralal. Na sasa tena leo asubuhi wametufamia upande ya Pura na wakaua mzee mmoja wa miaka 80.
Kuringana na aikari aya, firigiceni iria iratwarithio na mbere mwena wa Mulomo nicio cicũngĩrĩire kwĩhĩrĩria gwa thĩna ũyũ gĩcigo-inĩ kĩa Samburu ya gatagatĩ kuria aikari aya maratharĩkĩrwo marĩ mĩciĩ-inĩ na mĩgũnda-inĩ yao.
Na nasema kwa Rais Ruto kwamba operation ya mdomo ndio imesidisha shida hii ya upande ya Central. Maana operation ya Baragoi imefanyika na sasa wako na masikio and they are there to talk. Na hapa sisi tunapigwa tu katika county yetu. Tunapigwa katika area zetu, tunapigwa kwa mashamba yetu. Maana mzee hata huyu alipigwa akiwa shambani kushunga nuku maana shamba imeiva. Na mbona wasikule hata mahindi na kuwasha maisha yake?
Oho thirikari na mũno makĩria rũhonge rwa ũgitĩri nĩ orotetwo nĩ kĩrĩa kĩgwetetwo ta kwaga kũigĩrĩrĩka harĩ kũng'ethanĩra na ito icio iria citabanagia tharĩko icio kuona atĩ rĩu nĩ cigĩte nginyagia na ũikaro mwena ũcio.
Na tunataka kusema kwamba jeshi wale wako Pura wamekuwa watu ya compromise. Wakora wamekuwa na hideout, wamekuwa na hotspots, wamekuwa katika county yetu na tuiendi county yao. Na sasa serikali wamefail na kufail kutoa watu katika area hiyo. Na mbona mnatoa wakora huko kwa Wambui Forest na hapa Pura tu na vitongoji sasa hamutoi. Sasa hii ni kusema nini? Mpaka sasa wakora wametharau serikali na wamekejeli sisi yote.
Kila siku tunaambiwa operation is being taken lakini hakuna kenye tunaona.
Riu aikari aya marenda thirikari ĩke mĩtũkĩ kũgacĩrithia ũgitĩri mwena ũcio hamwe na kũgitĩra mũingĩ kuona maugĩte o nĩ makinyĩte mũico nĩ ciĩko icio cia ũhagũku wa ũgitĩri.
Yangu nataka kusema kwamba jeshi hiyo ya Pura itolewe basi kama hakuna kazi watafanya.
So according to us as residents of Lolmolog, we need a very quick action to be taken by the government.
Handũ-inĩ ha Mũthingi TV, rĩtwa rĩakwa nĩ Chege wa Njohi.
Haya kũngĩ atĩ aikari mwena wa Chebwok gĩcigo mbunge-inĩ kĩa Mount Elgon nĩ makoretwo makĩhũra riboti cia njũragano cia kĩbamĩrĩ ũndũ ũrĩa ũtũmĩte kamanda wa borithi Francis Kori gũtabania gĩikaro kĩa naihenya gĩcigo-inĩ kĩu agĩkuruhania athuri a itũra nĩguo kũnina thĩna ũcio. Gĩikaro-inĩ kĩu Kori nĩendekithirie athuri acio itũra kũhithĩra njĩra ya mĩario nĩguo kana gũkorwo makĩhũthĩra njĩra ya mĩario nĩguo kuona makorwo makiona ihonia cia maũndũ macio mũira aikari a gĩcigo kĩu mekinyĩtie ceceni-inĩ cia borithi.
Wengine saizi wako admitted hospitali kwa sababu ya mambo ambayo yanaweza kusuluhishwa. Serikali inaangalia watu waishi, wacha kifo ya kawaida ipate mtu.
Today we had community engagement meeting here to deliberate on issues affecting the members of the public for this area, Chebwok. And we've come here as a result of many cases, as a result of domestic violence, and also the issue of love triangle. And we've decided to come here and engage the community on the need to solve these issues amicably using diplomacy. And we were just activating the structures that are in place, because normally we have structures, we have Pakumi, community policing and peace committees where they can solve these issues without resulting to deaths. You know, for us, we value lives. that's why you see the government is committed to issues of security and giving it a priority. So this is just a measure to come and be proactive to ensure that the locals are safe and there are structures that can be used than resorting to these violent means.
Nayo thirikari nä rutanä kugitira indo na utonga wa Kenya mitambo-ini ya nenda cia kinyanĩria wa kĩrĩu na nginyagia nja wa nenda icio thutha wa wagagu wa wĩkinaĩ nenda-inĩ gũkorwo ũkĩongerereka. Kamĩtĩ ya kũhũrana na wĩkinaĩ nenda-inĩ na mitambo-ini ya kĩrĩu yugĩte atĩ marĩ ciemba kũhũrana na wĩkinaĩ ũyũ makĩria rĩrĩ bũrũri ũrĩ mĩhang'o-inĩ ya gũkorwo ya gũkũria wonjoria kũgerera mitambo ĩno ya ũkinyanĩria wa kĩrĩu ukihudhira mitambo ya kompyuta.
Ucenjia wa mbeca kugerera thimu cia moko na mitambo ĩngĩ ya kĩrĩu ng'enda cia ũkinyanĩria cia mũingĩ kũhithũkĩrwo hamwe na wĩkinaĩ gũtabanĩrio mitambo-inĩ ya ũkinyanĩria wa kĩrĩu nĩmo mathĩna marĩa mang'etheire ũhũthĩri wa ng'enda na mitambo ya ũkinyanĩria wa kĩrĩu.
Concerning various challenges they are facing in the cyberspace, most of them being on the issue of mobile money, challenges with mobile money transfers, especially those ones which end up in the wrong numbers and they are not able to be reversed. We also have issues of online impersonation, hacking into people's personal social media accounts, and others. We also discussed about challenges of e-commerce.
Kuringana na kamĩtĩ ya kũng'ethanĩra na wĩkinaĩ ng'enda-inĩ na mitambo ya ũkinyanĩria wa kĩrĩu ĩgĩtongorio nĩ mũrũgamĩrĩri mũnene Ndagĩtarĩ David Njoga augĩte atĩ thirikari ĩrĩ ciemba kũng'ethanĩra na thĩna ũyũ kuona atĩ mĩtaratara mĩkinyanĩru nĩ ĩgathĩkĩtwo nĩguo kũhukia kaimana na kũgirĩrĩria thĩna ũyũ.
Just to highlight that the draft regulations talk about some key areas, one of which is the management of cybersecurity using cybersecurity operation centers. The other one is protection of critical information infrastructure, which supports the livelihood and the economy of our country. There's also the concern and the domain in the regulations highly highlighted, which is capacity building so that we can have skills, tools, technologies which are homegrown to support our digital ecosystem. And lastly, cybersecurity being a transnational and cross-border phenomenon, that how do we cooperate, how do we collaborate, how do we partner with the entities locally and across the borders for the purposes of managing crime and so on.
We are hoping that these regulations, once they come into force, they will help address some of those challenges.
Maya mothe mokĩte o rĩrĩ thirikari ĩrĩ mĩhang'o-inĩ ya kũgacĩrithia wonjoria wa bũrũri ĩkĩhũthĩra ng'enda hamwe na mĩtambo ya ũkinyanĩria wa kĩrĩu na rĩu thĩna ũyũ ũgakorwo ũrĩ mũhĩnga mũnene harĩ gũkinyanĩria muoroto ũyũ wa thirikari.
As a country that is also aligned with the digital economy and transformation agenda, we see cybersecurity threats as heavily impacting the social economic landscape of our country. We believe through this process that we are going to improve on the draft and come up with the regulations that will help us as a country move forward and support the government's agenda of digital transformation and place Kenya as a leading digital economy in the global map.
Itemi nene rĩa kũhukia thĩna ũyũ makĩria nĩ gũthomithia mũingĩ njĩra cia kũhũthĩra na kũgitĩra ng'enda na mĩtambo yao ya ũkinyanĩria wa kĩrĩu.
Going forward, once these regulations are enacted, we shall do a lot of sensitization to wananchi. That has come as a major concern because of the complex nature of cybercrime and cybersecurity issues, given the high dependence on technologies by citizens, by organizations, and even government to drive its agenda.
Handũ-inĩ ha Mũthingi TV, rĩtwa rĩakwa nĩ Chege wa Njohi.
Some good photos and all that.
Na tugitigana na icio twingire nginya kuria kaunti-ini ya Kajiado kuria igeria-ini ria kung'ethanira na takataka matura-ini kaunti-ini ino. Thirikari ya kaunti ni rugiritie gikundi gia guthurima utheru matura-ini na macio. Gikundi kiu kirigagira kigina kuma kwi ministry ya maria maturigiceirie gukikuruhanitie honge ngurani cia thirikari ya kaunti iyo niguo kugacirithia mutaratara ya kugacirithia utheru matura-ini macio.
Areta njira ya kuhurana na wanangi wa maria maturigiceirie, thirikari ya kaunti ya Kajiado ni irugoretie gikundi kia kugacirithia utheru itemi-ini ria kunyihia giko na kiria kigomeire tauni cia kaunti-ini ya Kajiado.
Kwamba miji yetu itakuwa safi, kuhakikisha kwamba mazingira katika miji itakuwa ya hali ya juu, kuhakikisha kwamba mandhari katika miji itakuwa nzuri, ndio ili wawekezaji waweze kufanya biashara yao vizuri katika hali ambayo ni safi na katika hali ambayo inazingatia viwango vya hali ya juu.
Gikundi kiu na kiria kioikaine ta mazingira unit gikuruhanite avitha a maria maturigiceirie, avitha a ugima wa mwiri na avitha a watho kaunti-ini iyo.
This unit, which is called mazingira unit, is a multifaceted or multi-dimensional kind of a unit. The members are drawn from 3 departments within the county. We have members from the environment department, where the unit is domiciled, but we also have members of the public health who will ensure that the standards of hygiene are maintained. We also have the enforcement unit, which ensures that the law and the policies as relates to the environment are adhered to.
Honge icio ithatu cirarutithania wira hamwe niguo kurwa na thina.
Wategemea wengi ambao wako katika wanafanya kazi katika idara zetu mbalimbali, hasa katika usimamizi na kuhakikisha kwamba viwango vile ambavyo tunatarajia vitakuwa vimefikiwa.
David Kubai uria ni murugamiri wa gicigo kiu ni atariirie wira uria urirutagwo ni gikundi kiu.
Tuko na kama Ngong municipality tuko na watu 50. Kazi yao kubwa itakuwa kuhakikisha kuwa tunapanda miti katika miji yetu kulingana na vile tunaambiwa mambo ya environment, kuhakikisha kuwa takataka sana solid tunahakikisha kuwa imeokotwa.
Ohideo, Senator wa Kajiado Samuel Seki nyorete mbeca cia thirikari cikinyire matura niguo ihuthike kuhingia matanya ma kaunti yo na kaunti ciothe bururi-ini.
Naye pia na nyinyi pia mkuwe na pesa yenu ya kufanya kazi, maana mara nyingi si Kajiado peke yake, mara nyingi towns zetu katika Kenya nzima zinapata shida ya kuwa allocated pesa ambayo inaweza kutosha.
Akiruguria tabarira iyo kaunti-ini ya Kajiado, gavana wa kaunti yo niakidirete bata wa kumenyera maria maturigiceirie rita rimwe ria makinya ma gukorwo na tauni theru.
Hivyo kwanza tujue kwamba jukumu la mazingira yetu, usafi ya town zetu ni jukumu yako wewe kwanza. It is our collective responsibility. It is our collective responsibility to make our towns more livable.
Irivotera Muthingi TV, Teta Wainaina.
Na riboti yo kuma kuria kaunti-ini ya Kajiado ni arahekanya kambere gakorwo gikongehumuka ndakorwo gugithie kuraihu kuona ati ni ndiracokereria nyambe ngude mai ni turacokereria.
Mutorera-ini uyu ni gutongana na andu mithemba yothe, anini, akuru, akeni na amwe maihoretwo ni ihoru. No haria yothe gutire utari karugano gake ka gikeno, kieha kana matina mundu anakiruka.
Ta mwana ni ndatwikire so embarrassed na hau ni ndakorirwe no tho mwingi muno towards my mom.
Ndakimenya ngoma nake tikihi. Ndakimenya nake ngoma tikihi.
Nikio nie Njeri wa Mwangi tukite na tabarira ya rugano rwaku kagia na kamweke ga gutwira maria wanagerera na githomo kiria wathomire kuri macio mothe. Ni o Juma thaa 2 cia hwaini guku kwa Muthingi TV, kihumo gia gutherema.
hihi nĩ ũkoretwo ũgĩthumbũrwo nĩ mwĩrĩ kana ũgathenio nĩ mũrimũ ta arthritis, gũteng'era gwa thakame, mũrimũ wa cukari ona kana hihi kwaga hinya wa ũndũrũme, kũimba magũrũ na gũturagwo nĩ mũgongo, ũritũ mũkĩru, mwĩrĩ kũnogerera na mĩrimũ ĩngĩ mĩingĩ. Rĩu tiga kũmaka rĩngĩ amu ithuĩ AG Nutrition International Company nĩ tũrakũrehera kĩhonia.
Hamarĩtwa njĩtagwo Milka Jerry Wairũngũ kuma kwa kambuni ya AG Nutrition, ndĩ mũtaramu wa mĩrĩre mĩega, kũrĩa kambuni ĩyo ngoretwo ngĩteithia andũ kũringana na mathĩna mao ma mwĩrĩ ta mũrimũ ta arthritis, mũrimũ ta diabetes, mũrimũ ta high blood pressure na mĩrimũ ĩngĩ mĩingĩ. Nĩ ngoretwo ngĩteithia andũ through supplements citũ iria ngoragwo nacio, ngamateithĩrĩria na ngamahe kĩhonia kĩa mathĩna marĩa menamo.
Kwa ũhoro makĩria aranĩria na ithuĩ kũhetũkĩra 07 1 6 7 na no tũcerere wabici-inĩ citũ mwena wa Githurai 45 Mag Muguga, wabici-inĩ ya Kayole ona kana Manyanja Business Center. AG Nutrition International Company, feel better, look better, live better.
Na nitwacokereria guku ni kwa Muthingi TV, noyo ni mutamburuko wa mohoro aikoni hindi uraikorwo ugikorwo ukiingira guku mutambo-ini. Karibu sana thina mbere gukumenyithia maria magithire na mbere kana maria magikorirwo makihanika guku bururi-ini. Tugicokereria tuingire nginya kuria kaunti-ini ya Kirinyaga kuria anyititemi a githomo kaunti-ini ino ni maiguanĩire kurutithania wira hamwe niguo kugacirithia ikiro cia githomo gicigo-ini kiu. Akiaria ari mucemanio-ini uria utabanirio wabici-ini ya NGCDF tauni-ini ya Kirinyaga, mũmbunge wa Kirinyaga ya gatagati Gacoki wa Gitari augĩte atĩ anyititemi acio nĩ magathĩkĩte mĩtaratara ĩrĩa ĩgũkorwo ĩkĩhũthĩka kwa ihinda rĩa mĩaka 5 ĩrĩa ĩkũhũthĩra kana ĩrĩa ĩkũgacĩrithia mĩako ya mathukuru nĩguo kũhe kanya arutwo na arutani rĩera rĩega rĩa mathomo.
Tũgũkĩte gũcemania na andũ a mathukuru, that is principals and teachers, and our security arĩa tũkoragwo tũgĩbanda na mbere cia CDF ka NGCDF tũgĩka public participation nĩgetha tũvote kwa tũvote gũthondeka proposal cia mwaka ũyũ cia gũtwara kwa board nĩgetha i-approve twambĩrĩrie kũruta wĩra nĩgetha mbeca dispersal. Number 2 nĩ tũgwĩkaga public participation nĩ ũndũ wa program ya the 5 years program ĩrĩa the projects tũkorwo tũkĩrete, na nĩ tũkinya tũgĩka evaluation of how far we have gone, tũkinyĩte kũ. Nĩ mũraririkana wega ngĩthiũrũrũka gũkũ, there are promises that I gave, na ngiuga tũtikabaka mabati rangi, ithuĩ tũgekĩra mabati merũ na tũgekĩra tairo mathukuru na tũgekĩra kinya kabro.
Na first njuge nĩ tũkenete mũno nĩ mũheshimiwa gũtwĩta nĩgetha tũke to participate mũcemanio-inĩ wa ũmũthĩ kũrĩa twaheana projects proposals iria macukuru maitũ menacio, tondũ secondary ciĩna mabata maingĩ mũno, tondũ kuma twagĩa na 100% transition ciana nĩ ciaingĩhire mũno thĩinĩ wa mathukuru ma secondary, na koguo nĩ kũrabatara infrastructure ĩrĩa ĩngĩhota kũ-facilitate ciana gũikara thukuru ciĩ comfortable, dormitories, irathi na sanitation, maĩ na security. Na mheshimiwa nĩ akoretwo agĩtũ support, na nĩ kũrĩ na dormitory, nĩ kũrĩ na laboratory ciakĩtwo thĩinĩ wa mathukuru, na nĩ twaheana proposal icio, na nĩ tũramenya nĩ tũgũthiĩ na mbere tũkĩbenefitaga from support ĩrĩa tũkũgĩa kuma kũrĩ the city.
Mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ twĩna gĩkeno nĩ ũndũ wa gũkorwo twĩna mheshimiwa Gitari nĩ athiĩte na mbere na gũtũ support ta cukuru, nĩ egũtwĩtĩte nĩ ũndũ wa ũthii wa na mbere wa cukuru citũ, na nĩ atũsupportete na njĩra ya mwanya, tũkauga tũkenete mũno, tũkera Ngai amũririkane.
Namo mashukuru ma mathomo ya ngathi ya iguru ni mathingatitwo kuhimbiria kothi cia moko itemini ria gukinyaniria na thoko cia mawira akiaria hindi ya igongona ria kuhumbwo thumbi kwa arutwo cukuru-ini wa Embu University. Mwandiki mukaru wa mathomo ma University Beatrice Nyagala augite ati University thirikari ni haririe kwagirithia mathomo akiuga ati ciringi bilioni makiria ma 600 ni cigithitio ni undu wa mathomo maya.
Power to read and to do.
As the Ministry of Education, we firmly believe that knowledge is a public good that requires heavy investment and promotion. That is why the government allocates substantial resources to the education sector to enhance the dissemination of knowledge and growth and development. And this year, the government has dedicated a whopping 630 billion to the Ministry of Education. That speaks volumes for the length we are willing to go as a government to improve your prospects through education. Our MP highlighted the advantages of the new funding model. And I want to confirm to you that this new funding model is the best thing that has happened since our education system was established.
I have been very keen to look at the potential we have as a country. The new funding model, when it gets traction, it will be one of the best ways to ensure our universities are able to remain afloat.
Universities funding model. The introduction of the new funding model has come at the right time, and we at the university are truly grateful to the government for unveiling the new model.
Universities must play a pivotal role in the betterment of our people, and I commend this university for leading in this respect. Universities must also strengthen their linkages with industry, finding practical solutions for the community and aligning the skills imparted with the demands of the job market.
Tugithie na mbere tuigire nginya kuria kaunti-ini ya Kirinyaga kuria gikundi kimwe kia mbeu njithi kuma kaunti ino ni mambikite mihango ya uhandi wa miti hamwe na guthomithia arutwo bata wa uthaitiri wa maria maturigiceirie na kuringana na mutongoria wa gikundi giki na kiria kiuikaine ta Inua Initiative Group Jerry Bogom akugerera mubango wa Green Army Movement marongoreirie kuhanda miti muigana wa milioni 3 macukuru-ini ngurani ma muingi hamwe na migunda ya muingi.
Ndi mutongoria wa youth thiini wa county ya Kirinyaga na organization yetwa Inua Initiative and the Green Army Movement. Umuthi ni tugire nituguka kubanda miti in the riparian land ya Thiva. Tutongoretwe ni county government na KWS na institution cia thukuru iria inyangate ward na muno gaku secondary na gaku primary.
Na muthenya wa muthi nitukire ku partnership na group iretwa Inua Initiative is a youth movement in Kirinyaga County na mathukuru na tutwike akubanda miti mena other activities ta drug abuse awareness maundu ma talent search maundu ma kubes the young girls sanitary pants na maundu monde our excellency the governor na twikite wa kuma facilitate nigetha matwike akugunika.
Tutire bad law tondu twina coverage ya 30.39%. Mitito ito nayo njuge twina asilimia 23.62%, meaning tutire oru oguo muno, but no nginya tuthie na mbere na kuongerera miti tondu tuhetwo target ya kuhanda 50,000 hectares. Uguo ni kuonania no nginya tuhande miti million 74
na niturauga na tukatariria a youth na ndore marathi cukuru metekire gutikia roba environment metekire kuthoma kubanda miti nigetha environment twiko ikithina mbere wega.
Koguo tuyaba riparian land ya Thiva ne tuteke akubanda miti guku na as a county ni tubandite over 1 million trees ni undu wa kunyitana na president in his call to plant as many trees as possible. Riu ria turakiuria ni different institutions magerie gukuria mite manatharine mao na nigetha tuhote kunyitanira turi ithuothe tuhote gukinyaniria target ino tuhetwo nigetha tuhote kuruta wira wa Kirinyaga kuringana na ubati no gukorwo kirutwo.
Ruku wariera kuongerereka magoti-ini o ni kumana na andu kumenya maumirira ma ugaruruku wa riera na uria makoretwo makionekana kuringana na acirithania kuma magoti-ini ma migunda na maria maturigiceirie namba ya macira mugaruruku wa riera ni mongererekete. Acirithania acio maugite ati macira maya makoretwo makiongerereka ni gukorwo riu andu ni mamenyete maumirira ma ugaruruku wa riera uria makoretwo makiona guku bururi-ini.
Rere miario ya ugaruruku wa riera ikoretwo igithie na mbere bururi-ini na thii yothe handu ya ruma macira makonainie naguo ni mongererekete guku bururi.
They are seeking orders to legislatures, to policy makers and business enterprises labor.
Makiaria kugira ngwataniro ya acirithania a maria maturigiceirie migunda na uruti wa wira ya Pan Africa, acirithania ni maugite ati undu uyu ucungiirio ni Akenya gukorwo mena umenyo muingi wa maumirira ma ugaruruku wa riera maria makoretwo makionekana guku bururi-ini.
More and more Kenyans are becoming aware of the impacts of climate change, and also there is greater sensitization from the various non-state actors, the civil societies, the multilateral agencies that work with communities and also partner with other organizations. And it's also because climate change is no longer a local issue here, it is a global issue. So the impacts are felt across, they affect everyone, regardless of your location, regardless of your status, and regardless of where you reside or whatever you do. So that's the reason why we are having more and more cases.
Na andiki a mohoro mucirithania Edward Mabuto ni ugite ati bururi wina acirithania aiganu agutua macira maya magoti-ini.
Many cases being filed. We are only recording an increase in the number of cases. So we have enough judges as we speak. And that's why even the court itself, as you saw recently, this particular year in July, our Chief Justice launched those particular divisions so that we have the Environment and Planning Division together with the Land Division, so that the cases for climate change can be prioritized under that particular Environment Division, and enough judges have been assigned to handle those particular cases.
Mwena-ini wake mucirithania Jacqueline Mogeni ni atogerete ikinya riu akiuga ati mamwe macira maya megukorwo magitwirwo matura-ini.
There are also community processes that can be able to address the impact of climate change, and these matters can be resolved without necessarily moving to court. Pajela pledged to play a proactive role in addressing climate-related issues within the scope of judicial duties. This commitment aligns with the growing global movement of climate justice and underscores the judiciary's role in upholding the rights of the citizens. As you are aware, members of Pajela are judges, and that's why we have that resolution. The sixth is that the just concluded workshop represents a significant step towards a more comprehensive and integrated approach to addressing climate change in Kenya, one that recognizes its profound implication for human rights, especially among the marginalized populations.
Murugamiri munene wa gikundi kia Haki Jamii Zipora Muthama ni augite ati kigomano kiu ni guteithiriria miario ya umenyo wa maumira ma ucenjia wa riera kwi ihoto cia Kenya.
The workshop served as a platform for in-depth discussions, knowledge sharing, and the exchange of experiences on the intersection between climate change and human rights, particularly as they relate in the African context.
Gerivotera Muthingi TV, jitagwo Triza Wainaina.
Na tugithie na mbere ruhonge rwa barabara ukui na mawira ma muingi kaunti-ini ya Samburu nwararamitie njira cia guikurukia mai itura-ini ria Miami niguo gutigirira ati mai macio ni mona ha kugera niguo matigaikorwo makirehe muiyuro. Thirikari ya kaunti ino ni yongereire guthie na mbere kana ni irathie na mbere gukorwo igithie na kwihariria muira mbura ya El Nino yurite.
Maji ambayo tumeona kwa siku mbili zilizopita, maji kubwa ambayo inakuja kulingana na vile Maralal town imejengwa, ambao watu wameishi katika sehemu za maji. Ukiona sehemu ya mtaro tumeathirika tayari. Mahali maji inapita imekata mtaro na imekata hiyo culverts yetu zote zimeenda chini, na ndio sababu tumejitokeza kama departments ya roads, transport and public works kujipanga kulingana na vile imetangazwa kwamba El Nino italeta madhara. Na tayari tumeona siku mbili hizi mvua imenyesha, maplots zinaenda. Hata watoto wa shule juzi walipatikana wakibebwa na maji hapa, bahati mzuri waliokolewa. Na madaraja yetu mingi iko chini kulingana na vile ilijengwa, lakini kwa sasa tunaomba Mungu atupatie rasilimali ama resources ambazo tutasiweka ili madaraja tuinue kidogo ili kuweza kuzuia madhara. Na hata hivyo tunawasihi wale wakazi wa Maralal wajitokeze kabisa katika kuona ya kwamba wamejipanga kivyao.
Historically, this is a waterway, but we have had constructions on this, and that is the outcry that is coming now because the waterway has been blocked. That is one of the main reasons of blockage and causing flooding at the lowlands. Our procurement process to ensure that the lives of the Samburu people is safe.
Mheshimiwa Lati na viongozi wale wengine wameweza kuchukua hatua ya haraka kwa sababu tunajua ya kwamba tumesikia El Nino inakuja, na baada ya kusikia hiyo basi tukawa na wasiwasi. Na kwa hivyo baada ya kuongea haya, serikali ya kaunti imechukua nafasi yake ya kuja na kuweza kufanya kazi hii. Kama vile tunavyoona, tunaona tinga, na tunaamini ya kwamba kazi hii itafanywa na itaweza kukamilika ili mitalo hii iweze kutengenezwa na maji yasiweze kukuja kwa wananchi.
Haya, ndikiwe kaunti yaku urehariria atia kana murehariria atia akamwira mbura ino ya El Nino ikiurete, na riboti yo kuma kuria mwena wa Samburu ni arahekanya kangi gukorwo ngeikiria ndugakorwo githie kuraya kuona ati agicokereria turacoka nginya kuria iharo-ini na kugumenyithia ria maundu maikorirwo magikara muthenya wa umuthi.
Karibuni na mwikare thi munjire niki kiaria kingi.
Pastor, mundu toyo okaga utuku biu na ndari uguo tene. Thiku ici ona thimu yake ndigikwira ndamehutirie ri. Ni password yekiraga.
Maundu ta maya nimo mahagurite ihiko nyingi. Na ithuĩ Muthingi TV tugakurehera tabarĩra ya mwanya itagwo kwiregeria.
Ungikona mundu ciana cia nyarara muthu umenye mutumia ucio no monete
no nginya wambe wamukire mundu hietha thamaki
o muthenya wa kiumia kuma thaa 4 cia utuku nginya thaa 5 na niĩ Njuguna wa Ngugi.
Right. Asante sana maridadi.
Dono dande ka sort dikha.
Ala, nadishte mraunda. Mambo yameweza kuchamuka hapa ndani ya Mudhigi TV. Mwanzo dhishte mraunda. Action movies, Kihindi, series zote papa kwa hapa live in director ndani mwa Mudhigi TV ni kila siku ya Monday.
It's a wasteland.
Tuesday.
And now, I am the man who's going to break your family.
Wednesday. na kila siku ya Thursday papa kwa hapa live and direct nikikuletea zile movie brand new na ambazo ndugu brother mpenzi mtazamaji utaweza kupenda. Make a data, keep the timer, ni kila siku mwendo wa sana nyakati za usiku Monday to Thursday papa kwa hapa ndani ya Muthigi TV, na ukikosa baba na kuambia utakosa makuu.
Na shokereria goko ni kwa Muthingi TV riu njitekeria tukorwo tukiingira nginya kuria ihabini kubinyithia na kuo ciana cia atumia uria ciraikorwo ikigarika na kuo mehariria ma mahenya ma 7 Fox Imani Half Marathon no mathiete na mbere gukorwo makinyitithio thinga o riri mahenya maya matanyitwo kwanika muthi wa kiumia riri rigakorwo ari rita ria mbere aria mahenya ta maya kuhanika kaunti-ini ya Embu rungu rwa kiama akira matagabitika cia mahenya guku bururi-ini makia Athletics Kenya. Mahenya maya marongoreirie gukorwo magicangithia mbeca kurugamirira mathomo ma arutwo makiria ma 200.
Kile kitu tunajitayarisha katika marathon yetu tumeipanga vizuri, iko kwa kalenda. Nirudishie K yetu ikiongozwa na General 2A shukran kwa kutupea hii ikiwa ya kwanza katika Embu and Eastern, na tunajua tumejitayarisha vizuri. Hii bio yetu ikifika tuko na mwasawanda ambao tutapeana na tumelipa pesa ya ADAC. Kwa hivyo watu wa ADAC watakuwa hapa ili tupime, watu wapimwe, then after kupimwa ndio tutapeana prices za mbio ili after tupe watu wanariadha ambao wamekimbia clean. Mbio yetu ya 17 September tutakuwa na half marathon, that is 21 km, na tutaita wanariadha wote Kenya mzima, na aswa vile nimesema AK walitufanya vizuri kutuweka katika kalenda, kwa hivyo inatangazwa na inajulikana. Tena tutakuwa na 10 km, so the paying races ni 21 na 10 km. Then tutakuwa na 5 km ambayo tutakimbia, ambayo haitakuwa na sawandi. Tungetaka after that one tutapanda miti,
na venye tunaendelea kusonga hivyo ndivyo mahitaji ya shule na kuwa juu, na kwa hivyo tunahitaji wasaidizi, watu wa kutusaidia, sio wale tu ambao walikuwa nasaidia beleni.
Na kio kiama kira matagabitika cia kagi gia Football Kenya Federation guko bururi-ini nigitugite athaki mahuki aria makoretwo mahurukite wira kuma mwena wa Mathare na certificate cia CAF thutha wao kwituka mathomo mao. Manyabara 30 onao ni maraikorirwo magitugwo na certificate ici, na kuria athaki aria maraikorirwo magitugwo aria maragithie na mbere guthaka ni athaki atatu magnigatha magithie na mbere kana aria magetha makorwo magithie na mbere guthomithia aria makiri iharo-ini.
Na hiyo coaching maybe inaweza improve life ya msee hapo ghetto, and hiyo knowledge ya kuleta ma coaching maybe ni kumenta some players ama some people kwa ghetto, at least wakuwe na life poa.
Coaching course generally tunasema tutakuwa na very talented players wenye wana understand demands za industry ya football. Kama tutaendelea kuwa na hizi courses kwa wingi na makocha wakifuata zile instructions tunapatiwa, zile lessons tunapewa ni important sana kwa mtoi juu unapata kila stage kuna jinsi ya kuhandle mtoi kwa kila stage. So mtoi akigrow unapata physically, mentally, tactically ako fit.
I think in everything you need certification. So with this, I think I'll grow in terms of heights and also in the pathway of coaching, because when I have CAF D, at least I'll be looking forward to do CAF C. With that, maybe you never know. The next day I'll be the national team coach, and without these papers, I can't go anywhere.
Nao aharĩrĩria a mbĩtĩka cia ciana kuma mwena wa Kibra nĩ marahoya thirikari yũke na ũrĩa ĩngĩthondeka ligi ya ciana nĩguo gũkũria taranda. Ligi ĩno ĩthakagwo maita merĩ mwaka-inĩ nĩguo gwĩthemania cia kana gũkorwo ĩkĩeheria ciana kuma na ciĩko cia wĩkinaĩ na ningĩ gũkorwo makĩaga makĩkũria taranda ciao.
Tumekuja kwa hii league ni partnership between Agape Hope for Kibera na Eagle. Vijana wengi wanaingia kwa uwizi na wengi wao wanauliwa. Hiyo ndio another reason. Another reason is like watoto wengi wenye unaona hapa wana mahali pa kucheza ball. Tukiwaachilia wanazenda wakuwe waizi na hakuna mwenye anaweza kuwasaidia. So ni sisi tumekuja hapa sa vijana wa Kibera kugive back kwa community whereby at least vijana waweze kuwa active. Because unapata kuna academy mingi na ziwasaidii.
So it's my responsibility expose to it, kumwacha go to whatever he wants. Tuko held back kwa enzi yetu that education ni kila kitu. So nimemwachilia cause talent pia inalipa. Yeah.
So FKF kitu tunaweza kupenda wa intervene ile time tunacheza hapa hivi wanaweza kuja pia waone kitu yenye wanaweza saidia. E.g. kama kunaweza kuwa na awards hivi, wanaweza tusaidia na awards, kuna jerseys pia wanaweza patia watu hii jerseys. Wakipatia watu hii jerseys, watu hii pia wanaweza jibamba. Mtu yake kivaa kitu imeandikwa
na mbĩtĩka ĩyo kana riboti ĩyo kuma mwena wa Kibra gũkũ kaunti-inĩ ya Nairobi nĩyo ĩragĩkorwo ĩgĩkĩra gaturumo mohoro maitũ hwainĩ wa ũmũthĩ. Andũ a kĩrabu kana macambĩki a timu ya Manchester United twĩna karwĩmbo tũngĩenda kũina. Yesu nitie nguvu nimalize mwendo salama. Maiko mukiona uria twiko tugikwo ni timu ya Brighton no na thengia woguo ni hakwa ngahicokia ngatho ni we wagikorwo ugiikarania na nie nginya mutamburuko uyu wagikorwo ukinikirira nguraga we niwe gitonga giakwa angitotiwe ndigikiri haha na riu no nginya ngutambure ni undu wa kunjiriria akuria mwena wa Facebook dia macambiki ya Chelsea niki maratheka. By the way rucio ni muthenya wanyu mundu gwetwo Frankie Kingsley Mwasha ndai kuona Gideon Karanja ngatho cia mwanya Macho ngatho cia mwanya Njau Gashiko ngatho cia mwanya na Murugi Joba ni ngatho muno mundu gwetwo Taetheka muno ndio ile kwera gwatiaga usimucheka Kirema pia kwa kipo pia kwenu kina Sija ngatho cia mwanya kuri marifota kana kuri andiki aito a mohoro arĩa magĩthiĩ kana arĩa magĩkorwo makĩrionga kaunti ciothe handũ cia rũma nĩgetha makorwo magĩtũharĩrĩria riboti ĩyo. Mũndũ gwĩtwo Murugi Job nĩ wagĩkorwo akĩharĩrĩria mũtambũrũko ũcio. Mũndũ gwĩtwo Tael nĩ uma harĩa mũndũ gwĩtwo kana kĩndũ gĩgwĩtwo directing kana gũkorwo kĩnjĩra ũrĩa na riboti ĩrĩa tũgũkorwo tũkĩingĩra nayo next. Mũndũ ũgwĩtwo Aizo no makindo gĩgwĩtwo graphics na mũndũ gwĩtwo Ben niwe uma mũhũri wakwa wa mbica kana camera person. Nie tucemanie mũthenya wa kerĩ o haha metha-inĩ itũ ya mohoro. Ngũrĩ nĩ ngatho mũno nĩ gũthiĩ na mbere gũtwĩrorera thiĩ na mbere na gũkenerera ribu kana gũkenerera ibindi citũ cia Mũthingi TV nginyagia hĩndĩ ĩyo Ngai wa muoyo akwende akũige na akũrathime na andũ a Chelsea. Kesho ni nyinyi kitawaramba